Hello, my name is Sheros Hunter, and I am the director of the City of Rockford's Human Resources Department. And I want to welcome you to the City of Rockford's podcast as we chat with heroes and sheros of the City of Rockford. All right, well, good morning, everyone. Thank you for spending the morning with me as we chat with one of our heroes with the City of Rockford. So good morning.
Good morning.
Colin, how are you this morning?
Doing well, thank you.
Okay, so we're going to just start our conversation. We're just going to be talking a little bit about your position, and then we're going to transition to get to know you a little bit better.
Sure.
Okay, so just tell us, what is your position with the City of Rockford?
So my position is Comprehensive Planning and Design Coordinator.
And so give us a little bit about what you do.
So my major task was updating the city's comprehensive plan.
Okay.
And making sure that the comprehensive plan aligns with our economic development, transportation, open space, land use planning, and the goals of the city, and then ultimately implementing that plan.
Okay, so is this a plan that's like 2 years, 3 years, 5 years? Or?
So it's actually a plan that it plans out to about 15 to 20 years.
Oh, wow. Okay.
And we're just completing it now, and it's taken about 2.5 years.
2.5 years.
To complete the plan itself. It's kind of a plan about our plans. It helps develop a framework for our future, and allows us to move together in unity with our planning objectives.
Okay. So that includes transportation, everything.
Yep, economic development, like you said, community development, historic preservation.
Okay.
Yeah, education.
Education. What is open space?
So that would be in our open lands or undeveloped lands.
Okay.
They can be both forested or green space.
Oh, okay.
So some of them we want to save for future development, and others we want to preserve as open space for recreation and wildlife habitat and things like that.
Oh, wow. Okay, that's a huge plan. So I can see why it's 15 years out, right? Yeah. So tell me, what do you enjoy about the position?
I would say working as a team, but also allowing me the ability to work on projects by myself as well.
Okay.
I work with all the departments. I work closely with the elected officials and also our partner organizations as well. So it's kind of wearing a lot of hats at once, which I really enjoy. I enjoy the complexity of that.
Okay. How long have you been with the city?
Just over 3 years.
Just over 3 years. Okay. So you've explained to us what you do, and so why do you do it?
Well, ultimately, I do these things to make the city a better place.
Okay.
When I moved here, like maybe I think it was about 11 or 12 years ago, to work on a regional sustainability plan.
Okay.
And fell in love with the area, the potential for growth, and all the positive things that were happening, and decided to make this place that I was going to stay. And I really enjoy working on the multifaceted planning objectives that the region has.
Okay, excellent. So what is one thing that makes makes your day better?
One thing that makes my day better, I don't know. I like to get up and have a little bit of quiet time in the morning.
Okay.
I think that it kind of helps me kind of self-regulate a little, and kind of helps me focus to get my day going. I'm a pretty early riser.
Okay.
So that can be a little bit easier.
Right.
The quiet time in the morning.
Right. Absolutely. And it is beautiful. I love that too.
Yeah.
Early morning, especially just when the snow hit, the beauty of the snow on the trees, and it's so silent.
Yeah.
Right. I like that time too. So without disclosing any confidential information, what is your fondest memory of working here at the city?
If I had to pick one thing, it would probably be working on the Coleman Yards, or the Barbara Coleman project.
Okay.
It's always been an area with huge potential for growth and for investment in our city, and it's just really great to see that coming to fruition.
Oh, excellent. That is true. So now let's switch hats. So
Sure.
now we're going to talk about you.
Sure.
Okay. So again, aside from necessities, what is one thing you cannot do without during the day?
During the day, this is probably a common response, but I like coffee.
Okay.
It kind of gets my day going. If it's not coffee, it's tea.
Okay.
But I enjoy going outside if it's not too cold, like you said, in the winter, and kind of going outside and just kind of enjoying that early morning sunrise, and it kind of sets my day right.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. What do you consider the greatest accomplishment of your life?
Probably my family.
Your family.
Yeah.
Okay.
Met my wife here.
Okay.
She's also a transplant.
Oh, okay.
Not from
Okay.
the area, but moved here. We went to high school in Belvedere.
Okay.
So I would say my family, starting a family, having kids. And
Okay,
kinda putting my
okay.
roots down here.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. How many children?
2 kids.
Two
Yep.
kids.
Yep.
Okay. Boy and a girl. Two
Boy and a
boys?
girl.
Boy
Yeah.
and a
4.5-year-old girl and a 6-month-old boy.
Oh, congratulations.
Yeah, thank you.
Yeah, yeah, that is awesome. That is awesome. What is something that always makes you smile?
Again, just being outside, going for hikes, going to the beach, just
Okay.
being outside in nature. I really enjoy being outside.
Being outside,
Yeah.
okay. Is there any like hobbies or any things that you do connected to being outside?
Sure. I used to fish a lot.
Okay.
It's hard to do that with the family, but we go camping a lot now.
Okay, okay.
And when we're not camping, I love to garden.
Oh, okay,
I have
okay.
a small yard, but
Okay.
much of it is fruits and vegetables and things like that.
Okay, okay.
So I enjoy getting up in the morning and getting out there doing some gardening. And,
Okay, okay.
Getting my hands dirty.
Okay, yeah, because I know before we started, you had mentioned you grew up on a farm, correct?
I did actually, yeah,
Okay.
a Christmas tree farm. But
Oh,
we had
Christmas tree.
animals and that sort of thing too. But yeah, I
Okay.
grew up on 300 or 400 acres, I think
Oh,
it was.
wow,
So
wow.
that was pretty defining
Yes,
for my life.
yes,
Yeah.
yes. I remember when my sons were younger, we would take them to a tree farm
Mm-hmm.
and cut our Christmas tree down every year. I love that. I love that, and I love the smell of a original, not a fake.
Yes,
tree.
I agree.
I love it. It's beautiful. So, and I love to pick. It takes me so long though, right? It's
Right,
like.
right.
This is the one. Then I walk a few feet. I'm like, maybe it's this one, But I love that. So tell me, where's the coolest place you've traveled?
I haven't traveled outside of the country too much.
Okay.
I've been to every state.
Oh, wow,
I've been
okay.
to. I would say probably if I had to pick one place, it'd be like St. Croix in the Caribbean, which
Okay.
is a U.S. territory. So that's why I say I haven't traveled outside of the U.S.
Okay.
But I loved being there. Everyone was very outdoors focused.
Okay.
There was a lot of environmental conservancy and advocacy around protecting the environment there.
Okay.
Because it's not a very stable environment there. It's a small island, so that was really interesting to me to see
Okay.
all the individuals looking at sustainability and those sort of things, which
Oh,
is
wow.
a pretty important topic. Yeah.
Right, right. And it's amazing because even with that, your hobby or what you love ties into what you love to do.
It does, yeah.
At work,
Yeah.
yeah. That's interesting. So, what is your comfort food, if you have one?
Pizza.
Pizza.
For sure.
Okay.
For sure.
Do you have a favorite pizza restaurant here in Rockford?
We make a lot of our own pizzas.
Okay.
But we test it all out.
Test it all
like
out.
Marciano's.
Okay.
Yeah, they're yeah.
So you're from New York, so I mean,
Yeah,
New York.
pizza's a little bit different here.
Different.
It's still good though.
Yeah, yeah.
Pizza's pizza,
Yeah, exactly. I remember. And in New York, there's in Philly too. They have like the huge slices of pizza.
Yeah, it's just a different way that they make the dough. It's like I think it's a cold rise dough that
Okay,
they use. But
okay.
there's Chicago pizza it's still good pizza.
Oh,
Pizza's,
it's-
like I say, pizza's pizza.
Right, right. And I love the stuff.
Yeah,
The
yeah,
stuffed
definitely.
pizza.
I agree.
Yes,
Yeah.
yes. What makes you unique?
I have an ability, I would say, to get along with pretty much anyone. Maybe not live the same type of life or the lifestyle as them, but it really opens me up to understanding other people's viewpoints.
Okay.
And I enjoy being able to have those conversations with other people that really kind of open up your eyes to other viewpoints.
Okay,
So,
which
yeah.
is it's a good quality to have, right?
Yeah,
Because
yeah.
and what you do is pulling the different partners together to be able to hear and to be able to articulate the differences, but being able to work together for a common
Exactly, yeah.
goal.
I would agree, yeah.
Yeah. So you said your hobbies were fishing. So right now with smaller children, it's a little bit harder,
It's a
right?
little bit harder. My daughter's interested in it, starting to get into it.
Okay, okay.
But just like being outdoors, and like I said, I've always been into gardening. Fruits, vegetables, berries, that sort of stuff, fruit trees.
Okay.
So that's kind of been my new focus over the past few years. Is really doing that.
Doing the gardening.
Yeah.
Okay, okay. So how are you with like plants? And
Really good. I mean,
Really
my
good.
undergraduate degree is in environmental science.
Oh, okay.
So I've
Okay.
I know probably too much.
Oh, probably too- okay,
Yeah,
well-
actually, it's been kind of interesting since moving here because there are different, tree species and plants and flowers. So we've got a whole native prairie, basically. It's not big, but native plants in our yard, and
Oh, wow,
so we're big
okay.
into raising butterflies
Oh.
and attracting those sort of
Okay.
pollinators, and things like that. So yeah.
Well, I'm gonna have to tap into that. I can't
Yeah.
keep a flower. Someone gives me flowers or a plant, I swear I kill it. I
Yeah.
don't know what I'm doing. I talk to them, maybe I talk too much to them, or maybe they don't like my voice. I don't know,
Yeah.
but okay, I'm gonna have to say, Colin, help me to grow this flower. So, final question. Just tell me, how do you want to be remembered?
Someone that's hardworking, that's dedicated in their passions, whatever those passions may be, that they're dedicated. Someone that takes life seriously and doesn't take it for granted. It's a team player and a family person.
Okay.
Yeah, I just an overall, a good person.
Good person.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, thank you. I just want to thank you for spending the time.
Sure.
On behalf of the mayor, our city administration, our aldermen, we thank you for all that you do for the city.
Yeah, thank you.
Thank you.
Appreciate it.